Hey everybody, Did again. Another stone-faced reactions back with Gunbuster number 3. Let's see. Last time, Narika got all messed up because her dad's ship was found flying at infinite speed, or infinite acceleration rather, through the solar system. And I think we all figured out by now that that's the most important thing to her is her dad. So, with hope placed right before her that he might still be alive, she opens up the bridge, which would have killed him anyway, because, I mean, that would have definitely. I don't know how she could have saved him. Anyway, she basically tried to space him by opening the door where there was oxygen to a place where there would have been none, and discovered the bridge wasn't there and kind of had a breakdown because of it. An understandable breakdown, I would think, considering she was 8 when he died, and here she is with the opportunity for him to be alive again, and he's not. I think the show is kind of messing with the concept that I brought forward that he could maybe still be alive, and there is a way for her to save him, and that's just not being presented yet, or rather, it's been taken away from her here a second time. I have no idea if that's for sure or not. I'm just like throwing that out there as kind of like connective tissue between Gunbuster here and Gurren Lagann, the show that I know. So that being said, I believe this episode we got the clue that one of the guys is gonna be on the ship. Now, granted, there could be any number of guys in the show. It's just that at the end of episode 1, we get said, "Oh yeah, those two other graduate guys are gonna be there as well." So I just assumed that these are gonna be those guys. Uh, and I hope if I'm missing stuff, you guys are gonna be clear to just point it out to me, because otherwise I'm never gonna know. And unfortunately, there's so few of these episodes, I might get through like a number of them in a couple of sittings before you, the YouTube audience, will let me know. But I think if you've been watching us by now, you know that I'm always watching the comments. So you let me know. And even if this is, hell, there's Made in Abyss watchers that are still commenting, and they're like 2 years back now, and I'm still like, hey, thanks for letting me know. So I'll always be there. If you're watching this video 10 years from now, if I'm not dead, I'm responding to your comments or giving you a thumbs up. If I don't respond to it, maybe you should analyze what you said. Either way, let's go ahead and get into it. I need subtitles.
さて、いよいよ佳境に入ってまいりました。エクセリオン新中記念隠し芸大会。お待たせしました。お目当ての太田コーチです。デュエットの相手には、噂のバラの女王様、天野和美女王を自らご指
What's
名。
math?
不倫の香りを漂わせて歌うは、男と女のラブゲーム。それで
Why is
は、
there
よろ
math?
し
The
くお願い
subtitles
し
don't
ま
mention
す。
math.
いや、照れちゃうな。よっ、ご両人。
I feel like I'm missing something very important. That's the scientist's name. This is background information. This is background information that I'm. Corsi, I don't know what that means. And then in the year 2021, something happened. Oh, this is like listening for your name in a foreign language. I don't know what's going on. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. So two things are going to happen here. One, I'm going to go looking for what that said, and that's going to be making an appearance in episode 4, where I go back over it. Or two, I forget to do that thing, and I don't know, a month from now, one of you people is going to say something in the comment section about what that meant, and I'll finally know. kind of annoyed that they didn't subtitle that. Unfortunately, I guess they made the all too correct choice of this is a lot of reading. Let's add something, fun on top of it. Which is great for your native language speakers, right? If you speak Japanese, read Japanese, etc., having two things at once, cool. At the same time, even if that wasn't English, and the words and the voices and everything were in English, that would fucking throw me off too. If I was watching on my own, I'd pause it, read it, and then go back and listen. I'm no good at listening and reading at the same time, said everybody during these reactions. First love, first sortie. So we're gonna get a fight, we're gonna get emotion this episode.
キミコ、キミコ、キミコ元気にしていますか？あなたの親友のりこは今天の川の中に。
Oh, the girl from the first episode. I didn't actually think we would see her again. Kind of has a small resemblance to another OVA that me and Griff watched that I recommended to us. Voices of a distant star. Has a lot in common with this, actually. I would 60-40 recommend it.
なんだか本当の海を航海してるみたい。
前方 0.5 パーセクの加速空間を確保。
Man, this is a
全艦ワープ。
crazy control system for a ship this big. Or a control room, rather.
ワープはね、海が本当に静かなところじゃないとできないの。それで亜空間の中に入っていくでしょ。その時がすごいの。エーテルがプラズマ化して、それは綺麗なものよ。でも私は1回しか見たことないわ。だってワープ中はみんな部屋に集まって待機してなくちゃいけないんだもの。亜空間に入ると必ず始まるのが怖いお話。
亜空間っていうのはね、霊界と
It's crazy how this is just like a giant camp, right?
廊下や格納
They all treat it like camp.
それでね、時々待機室をコンコンって。
私こういうのって嫌いじゃないけど弱いでしょねえ。で最後は決まって肝試し。信じらんない。ね、お願い、誰か。いってらっしゃい。でもバカにされたくないもん。ちゃんと目印置いてくんない。
Y'all put yourself in so much danger for your childhood nonsense. You have little life preservers in the spaceship. What's that gonna do for you? That is kind of scary. I know those are just the heads of the robots. Oh, that's so that one had a wreath on it. Kind of made it like a space marine. Gonna be the coach, isn't it? Oh, what am I thinking of? Obviously, it's that guy.
あんたも肝試しか？なんだよ、俺の顔がそんなに怖いかよ。
She scares easy. She said that.
女部屋も似たようなことやってんだな。早いとこ目印置いて帰ろうぜ。あ、そんなにびっくりした？貸しな、鉢巻き。
はい。
あの上だろ。俺が行ってきてやるよ。情けねえよな。それでも宇宙の戦士かよ。腰に貸しかけよ。
I just shit on her all you want, why don't you? I guess everybody's out here doing dares.
ワープ中は第2種警戒待機のはずだ。ワープ終了後、2人とも宇宙服を着て部屋へ来い。
I guess I got like artificial gravity or something.
ザー砲のレンズ磨きなんてさせられんの水平の時以来だぜ。
大きな星
距離が近いだけだよ。
雲。空が明るいわ。この辺りじゃいっぱい合星雲が見えるのね。
古ぼけた星が多かったんだろ。
ねえ、お花みたい。
星の
For heaven's sakes,
あなたには上手な
spacesuits like
ものがない
this, I
の？
guess they don't have much care about their hairstyles, right? Not like a full-on military.
航路そのまま速度変更なし。
Also, yes, I saw him scratching his ass.
艦長、この分だと今日中に恒星リーフ64を超えられます。
リーフ64、懐かしいな。甲虫誌の時以来だ。太陽によく似た星でな。綺麗だぞ。まさしく宇宙のオアシス。
Also, I'm somewhat reminded of, say,
太陽のように
the tabletop board game Starfire from
珍
this.
しいからね。
But I guess that's more
太陽型
wormholes
は
than it is anything
重
else.
力干渉が小さくて助かります。
君の銀河には数字の星が流れてるんだろう。
高度12時方向より接近する物体複数、相対速度はほぼ高速。
よし、次のレンズだ。
Yeah, you certainly don't want to be out here during a fight, considering you are get blasted away by one of those focusing lenses.
敵集団です。2万キロの距離ですれ違いました。
DEFCON 6 and 5-6? Is that what that said?
気を追うぞ。全艦全速進路変更だ。恒星リーフ64の重力場を利用して U ターンを行う。
イエスサー。重力ターンの準備に入ります。
Yes,
全
sir,
艦に
in
発進
English.
艦隊集結準備。ポイントは君に任せる。
全艦艦隊集結準備。集結座標は120-717-341。
全艦集結準備。
重力ターン準備。各船間隔2キロに変更。
第1から第3艦内工場まで作業を始め。コスモアタッカー V。
It seems like they got shot by something.
装填準備。
Not that that...
太陽安全装置まで
Oh,
解除。
nuclear missiles, huh?
第3から第6号機まで充電開始。出力
Hey, it's the Nadia engine. Or the Nautilus's engine.
第1種戦闘帯機に入る。敵との接触は20時間後。秒長午前4時30分を予定。
次は女子更衣室前。女子更衣室
You know, it seemed like
左の赤警報の時はスペースジャイロ
that was an energy thing of something, not something moving at high velocity.
スロットルを30に絞って。
ほう、勉強熱心なんだ。
宇宙の基本動作パターンだけでも暗記しとかなくちゃ。みんなより何ヶ月も遅れてる
So
も
I
ん。
got back there, have a Fu
そんな
Manchu.
もの、実際の戦闘じゃ役に立たないぜ。
ちょっとなんで私に先輩風吹かすわけ？
可愛い後輩だからじゃねえのか。
言っときますけどね、私とお姉様のチームはトップでも最高のペアなんだから。あなたみたいに組む相手もいなくてシングルやってる人にはわからない苦労もいっぱいあるのよ。
There's no reason for you to be mean to somebody else. Ah, never mind. You're too cute to be mad at.
相風ね。
ねえ聞いた？最後昨日彼氏とシーまで行ったそうよ。
Cool, gotta censor some more shit.
それでベッドで頭打ったんだって。笑っちゃうわよね、あの二人。あ、見てよ、のりこったら。
Maybe I'll get lucky and my my minimized view thing will be just enough.
これがリーフ64だと？この醜い赤色巨星が。
星座絶対座標疑いありません。銀河系ペルセウス湾第8子リーフ64星
Have
で
they built a ring around it? A ring world?
64は太陽と
Or
同
a
じ
partial
若くて
Dyson
白い
sphere?
星だった。わずか十数年のうちにこれだけの変化を起こすとは、もしかすると。
Yeah, they're like sucking the energy out of it. Is that what you just got shot by? A
コーチ
energy drain of some sort?
お話があります。
なんだ言ってみろ。
左にモーメントが加わった場合は打ち消し合うようにこうわかんないなお姉様、
本気で高谷さんを実戦に出すつもりですか？あの子の技量では危険すぎます。
それは俺
Oh,
が
you
判
just
断
keep
する。
bad mouthing her behind her back.
現にパートナーである私が一緒に戦えないと申し上げて。
どうあろうと高谷を引っ込めるつもりはない。
And this is like the first half of Sympho Gear.
では
The
私
first half of the first season of Sympho
ノリ
Gear.
コとのペアは解消させていただきます。
Noriko might as well just be Hibiki in this situation.
ノリコがパートナーでは戦えないと言っているんです。
そんな私
聞いていたの。悪く思わないで。あなたのためなのよ。
高谷、俺はお前の素
It's
質を
so
見出す。
hard
そして
to like
天野とのチー
that
ムを
girl.
作った。最高のペアになると考えたからだ。お前たち二人のうちどちらかが欠けても全てが水の泡だ。俺はお前の中の可能性を信じた。お前も自分自身を信じろ。そして己を磨け。お前の意地を見せてみろ。
That's right. Believe in you that believes in you. As Kamino would say.
どうした？強砲をなくしたのか？
Now you remember how I said I was partnered with the best partner in the
私も
universe?
されちゃった。お姉様に愛想をつかされちゃったの。まあ仕方ないか。花から格が違いすぎたのよね。
ふん。なあ、一人になったんなら俺とペアを組まねえか？今パートナーを募集してたんだ。
私でいいの？
The
も
haircut.
ちろんさ。
This dude has Haru's haircut. Garu, sorry.
よー
Garu's
し決まっ
haircut
た。俺
from
の
One
林
Punch
だけ
Man.
スミス・トーレンだ。
私は高谷のり子。
知ってるよ。
The dude's about to start killing
なんで
heroes.
笑うのよ。
じゃあ俺登録してくる。
いってらっしゃい。
Baby Cola.
関節キス。いや。
Okay, so we are doing that school shit still.
タージオン回答完了。敵集団との接触まであと25分。
敵集団確認。距離221光秒。
接触は第5惑星軌道付近になります。
全方門開け。レーザー砲雷撃戦用意。全方門開け。レーザー砲雷撃戦用意。
包囲版作動開始。
講師ぐらい発射管開け。
Oh man. You see those computers in the background? The full-on tape computers?
発艦後我がトップ部隊敵前方に射出される。それ以後は各チームごとの判断で行動せよ。各機の距離は1000メートルを維持。キャリフォルニウム核弾頭の反撃は3時間。
So is Amino
それ以内に必ず使
going to be
ってくれ。
partnered with Jung
命令
now?
は厳守。これは史上初のマシン兵器部隊による作戦行動だ。全てに関して慎重に当たれ。以上。
射出カタパルト全機開放。空気を抜きます。
トップ部隊発艦準備完了。
第2レーザーホーク準備を。
Also, I guess what I assumed to be an energy,
自動追尾装置セット完了。
an energy thing going across them was basically the effect of Spaceballs. The Spaceball 1 goes across them.
280秒後に艦載機
It
及び
is just
ト
a
ップ部隊
massive
発進。
light show. Oh yeah, you can make him out behind the lights.
よし、発艦準備。位置についてる。
kind of resembles Legend of the Galactic Heroes, just with mechs in it now as well. Yeah, I guess it's Amino and Jung now. Hard work and genius. Did the other ones have the giant pole weapon thing, or is it just her? What are they attacking, though?
落ち着けよ。大丈夫だ。まだ敵は来ていない。いいか、俺がオフェンスであんたがディフェンスだ。わかるな。
あなたを援護するのね。
そうだ。
Because if the fleet, or the enemy's fleet is monsters.
何今の。
タージョンがやられた。大破。いや、強沈らしい。
そんな。
気をつけろ。衝撃波が来るぞ。あと5秒。
スミス。
落ち着けよ。大丈夫だ。それぐらいじゃ死にはしない。敵だ。左上2体来るぞ。
That's so much more difficult than any of the other space fights in other shows.
右に行ったやつ。頼む。
了解。
I can't make out what it is. There's red energy and blurs. Yeah, but you didn't really do anything.
艦長、敵の本体はリーフ64にあります。ただいま接触した敵集団は主力ではありません。おとりか。しかもまたリーフ64に集結しつつあります。よし、全艦に発進。外に出ている部隊を戻せ。収容後直ちにワープに移る。イエスサー。敵は恒星に卵を見つけて孵化させているという説がある。
するとこの辺りでよく
Ah,
恒星の爆発
that also explains why the star is aging so much. It's been used up.
早くこの聖域から離れなければならん。
There's Tardian. Slow, sad, lurch back, realization that you've done nothing. United States suit is obvious. afraid that was going to be the case. Not the single shot thing, that Smith didn't make it. Oh, I was hoping you were going to talk to them about Smith. Not like what happened or anything, like, you know, just know about the guy. The Gunbuster?
コーチ私スミスと一緒だったんです。なのに私何にもできなかった。何にも。ごめんなさいスミス。
高谷。
コーチ、私何でもします。自分を鍛えます。だから厳しく私を教えてください。お姉様に認められるくらいにならなきゃ。私
I mean, I guess at least they made it back alright. Yeah, how do you fight shit that breathes in the stars? It especially seems like lasers aren't gonna do much against that sort of heat resistance. Yeah, that's like Ripley from Metroid. Man, it's hard to go from that emotional beat to this jaunty, happy ending credit thing. I guess I was just taken aback. I was just shocked that we'd introduce Smith. I guess it's a generic-ass name. That's why we could do it so quickly. That we introduced Smith, and in the same episode, he would die. Because I didn't get, like, death flags from him. He seemed very much... Ah, you're funny. Let's go do this thing. And then he was instructing her during the combat, or at least warning her. I guess the implication there is that everything that she let by, since he was like her partner in the fight or something, everything she let by is probably what caused him to get killed. But yeah, like she said, she didn't fire a single shot. She barely moved in her own defense. And then all those ships got destroyed. We didn't really get to see how many of the mechs got destroyed. But I guess the implication was that many ships get destroyed. That many mechs. Many more people and mechs got killed too. Yeah, what a mixed match of tone and end credit sound.
お星様に消えた私の初恋。でも悲しんでばかりじゃいられないわ。コーチ、私をもっとしごいてください。辛くて苦しい特訓の日々。ノリコ、ファイト。悪い宇宙怪獣を太陽系に近づけるな。でもエクセリオンがやられてしまう。パパ、スミス、ノリコに力を貸して。人の命は尽きるとも。不滅の力、バスターマシン。動け、ガンバスター。みんなの地球を守って。次回トップを狙え第4話発進未完の最終兵器に稲妻キック。
So I would do the lightning kick sound, but like this is too much going on in my head. Not like I have a lot of emotional baggage to get through here. It's just I guess there's been so much time of me spent watching shows like this that I can't help but trying to parse what I feel like is upcoming. Like we saw the main ship there is getting heavily damaged, and it's like, wow, that's happening pretty quick. And then she calls the monsters evil, and my first thought is, well, if they're calling them evil, then I'm so used to getting like the rug pulled out from under me that maybe we're the bad guys. Like, I think I'm trying to apply my modern storytelling sensibilities to a show that predates those sensibilities, right? And I'm actively trying to fight against it. Like, I don't mean to seem unemotional that she's crying when Smith is there. I mean, when Smith is dead, and she's regretting all of her choices, or lack of choices, that led to his death. But at the same time, I'm also feeling like, God, I didn't see that coming. When every other show that I currently watch these days telegraphs that coming. It threw me off so hard that I became unemotional to the sequence of events being played right in front of me. And then I instantly felt regret laughing at the clearly American mech because it was just so blatantly American that I couldn't help but laugh at it, at the obvious, also sad scene that they put it in, which was so weird. It was such a hard tonal shift. Like I said, I got thrown in the first episode when this show became so much more a real show than I expected it to be, that every other thing is throwing me off. And not throwing me off in a bad way. It's throwing me off in a, oh God, I didn't see that coming. And oh God, when you're watching a movie and something major happens that you didn't expect, and you don't think the movie's bad because you didn't expect it, you just think, I need a moment to wrap my head around this, and the movie's not pausing. I gotta keep going. That sort of thing. So don't take my bad reactions to mean any negative thoughts of the show. I guess we're called stone-faced reactions for a reason. Yeah. Well, the only thing left to do now is to move on into our little science learning bit. So let's go ahead and do that before I have a breakdown of nothing. I have a not an anarchy breakdown. I have a before I have my nihilist breakdown. What do we got today?
どうも、高谷です。天野です。さて、トップを見ている良い子の一人、新潟市の山賀博之くんから、ワープって何ですかとの質問のおはがきが来ました。
Which you said you'd handle
今回のテーマ
in
は
a future
ワ
one,
ープ
so
に
here we
ついて
go.
です。高谷さん、ワープについて何を知っているの？はーい、光より速く進む宇宙工法です。よくできました。で、正確な名称は？なんだっけ。
見苦しいぞ高谷。
Coach just appears from all over the place.
天野、教えてやれ。
はい、正確に言うと、次元波動超弦霊気縮体半径跳躍重力波超高速
So it's based on superstring theory then.
その通りだ。
Without actually warping
ワー
space.
プはどのようにして行われるか言ってみろ。
それは
わからんのか。バスター。天野、教えてやれ。
はい、縮体路内に凍結してあるタンホイザーゲートの直径を広げて船ごと
See, the degeneracy cluster they mentioned last
時間
time.
と空間を一気に飛び越えるわけです。
その通り。いいか、天野、高谷。人類の科学はどんなに進歩しても忘れてはならぬものが2つある。
努力と根性ですね。
そうだ。高谷、お前は書き取り100回でそれを見せてみろ。
そんな。それじゃあまた。バイバイ。
I mean, to be fair,
トップを狙え科学講座の第3回における画面内表示に間違いがありましたことをここで皆様に深くお詫びするとともに謹んで訂正させていただきます。どうもすいませんでし
That is... Correcting it confuses me more, because it implies it's based on... Okay. I was going to say, repeating her lesson 100 times amounts to Bart Simpson at the beginning of The Simpsons writing, "I will not do X ever again unless da 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 da," right? She's just literally writing like 4 sentences 100 times, which is fine. Huh. Okay. But they said allows them to move in time and space, which means that obviously, even though it's faster than light, it's eliminating the whole special relativity problem, and it involves the degeneracy. I keep saying it wrong every time. Degeneracy cluster that they mentioned existed on her dad's ship, which didn't seem to be working right or something. So that's interesting information to keep in mind for the future. I think what I'm going to have to do is take a little bit of time and not record anymore so I can absorb this information. The world building. I need some time to absorb the world building. And the fact that we have so fewer episodes than we did like Nadia, that I don't think I'm going to record as many or as quickly to allow myself some time to absorb everything and to make sure that I don't speed up past. Also, it gives the patrons some time to throw comments at me if they're even watching this at all. I might just be recording it for myself, and you know what? If that's the case, then that's fine too. I do this because I enjoy it and I love doing it, not because I require anything back. So, yeah. I think that's going to be it. We've done 3 today and 3 science lessons, and I'll say the science lessons are probably going right over my head. The closest thing I could have gotten to was the special relativity thing, but then even then they threw in like the concept of the gate and warp and everything like that, and it's like even old me, who was good with hard sci-fi, would have been having a problem. Anyway, that's been me, Theta, another Stone-Faced Reactions solo Gunbuster series. I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stone-Faced Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe and let us know what you thought about this video, what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?